Alright guys, welcome back. This is round 2, okay? I got paired up against a world competitor. I was pretty excited because I was like, oh, that's huge. Because he went to worlds. This is going to be Ryan Slotty. Well, that's like his on Facebook, is Ryan, right? He went to world in 2017. And, yeah, let's just get into it. This is an epic match, dude. It was, oh my god. Let me just get started. Because it was super, super exciting. Alright, ready? Go. And I was like, oh dude, I was like, this was such a good game. At first, because we go in this blind, we don't know what they're playing. Like there'd be times where they could kind of hint on what particular deck they play. Okay, so right here, I didn't chain, like there's no point to keeping chaining the what they call the rage, because if it's so pointless, like okay, I'd rather just hold on to it. Maybe I could utilize it the following turn. But I was pretty scared. Like, I mean, if it's like a combo deck, I have Nibiru to like not die. So let's continue. So I ended up sniping everything. I ended up sniping, like, I sniped the Bigfoot, I sniped the Big Bird, and there's like, and he hits everything. He's like, oh well, I guess I did whatever. They fulfilled the purpose basically. That's what they wanted to do. So then this is kind of weird because like you can tell that he's well aware of what the like, I guess the bad scenarios he could catch himself in, and he ended up playing around the Nibiru, because like if I Nibiru the turn before, then he would just bring back Galatea anyways, and then just you know. So I was like, no, I'd rather just not Nibiru. I'd rather just keep the Nibiru so I could pitch it for mining, so that could be a bait. And then whatever I top deck, and I top deck Gazelle, probably the best top deck I could possibly think of. So I was like, oh dude, this is so epic. So then I go for it. He takes the bait, and yeah, and I'm free to just go off with Gazelle. Gazelle, oh my god, it's so amazing. At this point, I was like, oh my god, please don't have Nibiru. Okay, so the reason I bounced his skeleton was because if I kill his, like if I bounce his Galatea, right, and then just attack his skeleton, he could just use that as another interaction. Whereas this way, I just kill the Galatea, bounce the skeleton to the hand, so he needs to have 2 bodies in order to get it to the graveyard. Otherwise, the skeleton, he's give up his battle phase. Like, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Right, I do everything combo off, right? Sequence off. Save my wolf, and then add back the rage, right? See, so right here he needs to get another body on board to link it away, and then watch, just just watch it play out. It's pretty clever the way it was set up. So I end up hitting the jack, right? Okay, so right here, this is where I'm like thinking like, okay, he uses normal summon, right? The only thing would be instant fusion. If he has instant fusion, I lose. But then he would have just done it already, right? Hands down, he would just instant fusion, take my guy, make the rage dead, right? So then I'm thinking about, okay, so I can't rage both because that defeats the purpose of my play the last turn. So I want to make sure I keep the skeleton on board. Watch, you'll see what I mean. And so I get rid of my wolf because otherwise he would have just crashed it. And then that's how he would have gotten his skeleton to grave and then just combo off. And he's like mint. He really liked that play. Oh, this is where I messed up. I messed up big time because right here, I forget that I already used all my balances. All my balances are gone. So I was like, oh crap. So that was one misplay. I was like, oh my, I wasn't happy with this one. But I was like, okay, I'm not totally lost. So I was like, okay, let's just continue. Then just Phantasme. And again, I messed up right here. I was not meant to summon the Gazelle there. I'm like, what am I doing? And it's just in the spur of the moment, I was like, oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? And then I was like, okay, I got this. I should have this. And then he just the super poly was just enough. I was like, oh my god, what do I do to that? So starting off game 1 at a loss, your back's against the ropes, and I was like, oh my god. So I was like, if he had Ash here, I lose. And I was trying to play around Nibiru, but I was like, yeah, you kind of can't play Nibiru. But at the start of my turn, I was like, I kind of have to play around it. But like, I mean, if he has it, he has it. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. So I was like, oh, what the hell? Let's just go for it. I almost went for a number 60 here. I almost went for the luck of the draw. But I was like, hopefully the Dweller and the Imperm is enough. And, yeah, and that was basically... Oh, sorry. The reason I went, like, I played with just the Jaguar on its own because, like, if he Super Polys me there, I still have Gazelle and Circle Reborn. So I needed to make sure I get, in case he has a Super Poly, I have to get rid of it. Or whatever it might be. I just get rid of it so I know I can just go off with Reborn and stuff like that. Continue. So then I try to go and establish everything, my setup, everything, right? And I just try to push for damage. The few times, then I go for the draw too. I freaking love that card. That card's so good. So I minimize my bodies because I do not want to lose to another Super Poly. That's really annoying. Okay, so sequencing off. See, he does the Poly. If I kept any more bodies, see right here, that Imperm setup is amazing because he can't force it. I can just rage his thing, and then that's it. And then, like, oh my god, it was like everything played out perfectly. Okay, same thing right here. I'm trying to play around Poly, so I just try to get rid of everything, right? And then he triggers Bomber. And then I save, and then that's when he Polys. Watch. Polys me, and he triggers and it dies again. And then this game. That Reborn, it's low-key amazing, man. Take the mirror match. Oh, the mirror match is freaking so good. Like, wow. Yeah, this is another thing I'm like, oh my god, he has Nibiru. So, but you kind of can't help it, right? You just kind of have to go for it. And, I mean, I could have played it safer, but like, I mean, at this point, I'm freaking sweating right here. I was like, oh, I think I just lost. I think I just lost here. I was like, oh my god. That was so nerve-wracking. And I top deck the Will. I was like, oh my god, top deck Will. And he prematurely goes Poly. If he would have held it up for one more sequence, I think I would have lost. Because he would have just got rid of my Stalio and my thing. But he felt like, okay, at this given moment, right, in hindsight, after the fact, you can say, okay, but this is just all in the moment. You're just thinking right now, like, this is your thought process. That's how you are and how you react as a player. You know, like it's good to like learn after the fact, but like at that given moment, that's how you processed everything, and that's just how it is. There's no take back. It's just how it is, and that's what you're intended to do. But let's just go ahead. Then I just go off. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking. Oh, this is such a good game. Like, it's 1-1. This is game 3. It's all. Do you know? I was like, right here. I spin the. I was about to go bounce his fusion, but I was like, if I bounce it, and that's a Poly, I lose. Like, straight up lose. I played it safe. I was like, no, it's okay. Just not. Don't bounce. So then I go, and then I go Ash, and he goes that, and I wait for the, and then I wait for the wand, and I banish the wand, and then he goes Nessie. This is a pro. Oh, this is a pro player here. I was like, what the heck? This is so freaking. Oh, this is so good right here. This play, I was really impressed with this play. I was like, wow, hard summon ding. I was like, what? Like one of the sequences I thought he was gonna do was go Phoenix pop, right? And I would have to save it. So then he would go into search the, what's his face, the Bigfoot, right? Search the Bigfoot. Yeah, discard, search the Bigfoot, special Bigfoot, and you would still be in the same position, except you'd have one more body, and then you'd have the Bailings engrave, one less Bailings engrave. I don't know. It just seemed like, but he went with this route, so I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go. Let's continue. So at this point, I'm sweating right here. I'm sweating right here. Like I am. Like I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? And this is where I'm like, fuck, I'm losing this. I'm gonna lose. Okay, this is where. Okay, this was the moment I had to risk it all. Right? I had to risk it because the previous turn, I was about to go wolf, add back, but I was like, wait, his crescendo. He was just banish. There's literally no point for me to do that. And then he could link summon Dingrisio and kill me. So I need to make sure I pass it back to his turn to make him have the decision to either keep the crescendo or go for more damage and go into the Ingrisu and send, you know. But like if you drew another monster, it'd be like, oh wow, it'd be kind of annoying. But like, yeah, this is just how it worked out, and you'll see what I mean. Like I risked it. I had to risk it. He goes battle phase. I save it. I take a bit of damage, and oh my god, this is what I needed. I needed to wait a turn so I can draw Cybers, so I can go Phoenix and chain block, right? That was the whole purpose of it. And then get rid of the crescendo, and then regardless, like the debug was just the cherry on top. But it could literally have been anything else. I just needed to go Phoenix to pop the back row, and then relink the wolf and add back the wheel. So this was just a cherry on top. Like any other Cybers monster would have done the job, but this just solidified it. And then that's when he goes, and then that's when he's like, I lost. That's where I lost. Oh my god, this is such an epic game, man. It was like over an hour long. It was fucking so, but it was worth it, man. A good game, Ryan. Good game, dude. This was like, you can tell he knows what he's doing. Like you can just tell. Like, yeah, it's really good. Like some of his sequencing was I was like, oh damn, like like standard players just wouldn't be able to get. They would just miss it, and it was like. It was just so good. All right, good game, man. Oh, that was okay. That was round 2. Now I move on to round 3. I'll be playing that tonight. Yeah, I should be playing it tonight. And that's gonna be it. Hopefully, enjoy the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.